EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
Please welcome your 2026 San Francisco.
On the visitors' sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. His guys took full advantage, he said, of the late season bye. They are rested, ready for the stretch run to close out the regular season. Charles Davis. Here's Jake Bates out to do the honors. We are underway from Santa Clara. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his third season in the league.
You talk about the pause that refreshes. I think it's come at a perfect time of the year for them, hasn't it? You know, the season is starting to wind down, got a little bit of a break. But how about the guy calling the signals? He's got to be excited about that because now he didn't just get a game plan for 1 week. He's able to work on it for 2 weeks. I can't wait to see if they have anything special in store for him today.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Kupp. This now a 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, he will have the first down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds.
And the Seahawks, first down.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. The Seahawks hit 9-3 here on the year. And they come in off the extended break from the bye.
And I think it was much needed as well because you play 2.5 months. You know you're ready for some time off in order to get prepared for the home stretch. In fact, when they looked at the schedule to start the season, I think they liked where their open week fell.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. And he fires one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. And this.
Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Good for a Seahawks. First down. First and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams marching right to the goal line and not cash in. They've got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
Second and 13. Outright to Smith-Njigba. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Jackson Smith-Njigba.
They're going to look to throw. Going right back to Smith-Njigba. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This just a 24-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead.
49ers.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
2nd and 15. Throw over the middle is taken in by Dell. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. 1-yard gain.
2nd and 9 now. There's a short one caught by Arroyo. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 20. And the Seahawks, 1st down.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A great play there with his 17th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Well, we've said it many times. He is always a threat to go the distance anytime he's got the ball in his hands. And on this occasion, he did just that.
Well, he's definitely the guy that makes this offense go. And when you're an RB1, running back 1, you've got to be willing to be patient at times as well. Not every run's going to be the home run we saw there. But once you get that opportunity and that opening, you take full advantage.
So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Oh, good move. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And San Francisco gets set to go here. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. You talk about this Seahawk defense. There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 9 yards. And the 49er
back to throw now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
For Devontae Smith, incomplete.
On play action, they'll throw. Johnson's got it complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Complete to number 43. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw again. He's across midfield. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. So give them 5 yards there in the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 on the Seahawks' 22-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
3rd and 1.
Down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. This is caught. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
And the 49er first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. It's a loss of 5 there on the sack to bring up 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Now back to throw. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A great effort there. Laying himself out in the end zone. And the Niners are back within a score. And with the rules as touchy as they can be, it's so hard to complete a diving catch in the end zone, but he just did it pretty well.
How about him getting his body, his hands, everything underneath and around the football without it hitting the ground and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this and possibly review it. What a tremendous effort and a great catch.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Oh, look at the Jew. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 8. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. As they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. That one caught. It's Horton. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A quick throw caught by Kupp out wide. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down. A gain of 16 yards.
He can really smell 800 catches right now because that last one puts him at 799, knocking on the door. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, finding Smith and Jigba. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
That's another Seahawks first down.
Back to throw again. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
And we all know how talented this guy is who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. A 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the time.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, with how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, look out, because here they come.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Seahawks offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time in their life. They're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3 except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 43 yards.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They'll look to throw. Smith and Jigba with the grab.
The pass.
3rd. Down at 13.
Jackson Smith and Jigba. It's a gain of 7. And this.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
at that 18-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. That is caught by Dell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
49er, 1st down. 1st and 10.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there, because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
That's complete to Dell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down.
Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. Second down in the yard.
To number 89. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So first and 10 now from the 30. They're going to look to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. They'll set up to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
17-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
From the contact. Brings up second and 10.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle to Smith. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now they'll empty out the backfield. They'll look to throw again. Touchdown! James Cook hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And they love to find different ways to get in the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds Smith and Jigba. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Second and 5. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. 2 yards still to go. Third down now.
It's a gain of 3. And this.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On fourth down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. .43 yards on the punt, return of 4. And the Niners will go on offense, first and 10. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got his man, Dell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second and 3. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third down and 3 yards.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt.
Bates' kick is good.
And with it, they have taken the lead.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play.
So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson at our halftime report. Scott.
Our trip around the league starts now.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The 49ers offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him. And he'll look to keep it rolling right here.
Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Again, it's Cook. And he gets it down to the 32.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
That is caught. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
6-yard line.
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz him,
and he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point attempt to follow here.
And with that, the lead is up to 8.
So this drive spans 7 plays.
And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. Able to slither by. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
And Seattle now ready to march onto the field.
At their own 29-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
That's good for the Seahawks. First down.
that's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49ers offense and their wideout getting set to go once more.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they're looking to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
And it's a fumble. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And quick throw here, that's complete.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Cook up the gut.
And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 64 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
Devin Witherspoon takes him down defensively.
Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
4 yards. That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
The Niners have the 1st down on a gain of 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Seahawks 14.
3rd and 2.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
He'll drop to throw.
And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Looking to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Back to the ground, Cook. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. James Cook with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Well, this offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Seahawks.
He's going to keep this again. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Second and 11. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments did you change?
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. That's complete to Dell. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
To number 89. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
He'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Smith.
Complete to Devontae Smith. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the fourth and final quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 31-yard line.
At the 31-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's caught.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Results in a 4th down.
Bates' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Another solid game-changing play for this defense with the interception. And at this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that that happened, but they certainly have appeared on defense to be a step ahead this entire game. Guys are always in the right spot in order to make a play.
The offense has had its moments, too. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. He's down inside the 10 to the 8. And it comes on a gain of 8.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
Ball at the 8 here for 2nd and a yard. Maybe a touch less. Here's Cook again. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
A gain of 4 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
They'll drop to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, 1st down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on 2nd down.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. A give. This is Cook. Evades him at the 10. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. 122 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw here.
And this is caught by Smith. Touchdown 49ers. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Niners look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. So that drive 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a touchdown from Devontae Smith. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. And the ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 26-yard line.
2nd and 6. Now they go screen. It's complete. Shoves him, gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Niners' 47-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 35.
13 yards on the play. And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. They'll get this one to cut complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 20-yard line. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
Again, he'll drop to throw. Nowhere to go. Here he lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
That'll be caught by Kupp. And they're going to get him down shy of the 1st at about the 13-yard line. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll set up a throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a sack for a loss of 4, and that brings up 3rd down and goal.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback.
And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to cut into that deficit. The extra point now coming from Myers. And that'll cut the lead down now to 18. That one was an extended drive. 14 plays all told. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it again with Cook. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Marcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Seahawks 22-yard line.
But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for San Francisco, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a loss that could have implications on the playoff race as they fall to 9-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise, in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy.
one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the New England Patriots
Chicago Bears.
Daniel Carlson ready to get us started. And here we go from Chicago. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And it's their 5th-year quarterback leading the charge.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's a New England first down.
Patriots, first down. A gain of 14. First down, Patriots.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Patriots will have a first down. Henderson's going to take this straight ahead. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside nabs him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's a gain of 6. And the Patriot first down.
Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Pass play now. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. So now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on in the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on third down.
Corey Gallis connects. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
If they can keep moving that ball the way they did on the opening drive, he's going to be called upon, I'm going to guess, Kate, for more than just field goals. Probably some extra points, too.
Luther Burden now on the return. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
Odunze's got it right side. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he cuts it back right. Through the 35, 20, 15. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
You're not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
That one right down the middle. When the Bears one up the opposing field goal, they start with 7 on their opening drive. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Patriots and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. That's worthy, running slant. Decent gain here, but short of the first. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
It's Henderson on the give. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's fielded at the 14. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return and gets it back to the 20. Ben Johnson doing a last bit of coaching here as the Bears return to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. They send a tight end in motion. On first down, they'll run. Getting their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
They're going play action. Completed over the middle. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
At the 33-yard line.
Back to Ben Carey's here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
Well throw, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
First down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the Patriots' 11-yard line.
Quick throw completed out to the left. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get 6 more on their early advantage. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Bears drive their lead to 11.
14. Patriots 3.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Patriots headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Henderson here from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind. Sticks. Going to take some superhuman now on 2nd down.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 13.
They'll look to throw. It's his running back. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Brock, as they force this 4th down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. Looking on 1st down. Finds the in route complete. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 23-yard line.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. Has some daylight through the 40. Inside the red zone. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're hoping to convert here on second and goal. They give it to him up the middle. And he drives this forward to the 6. So now, here's third and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. A gain of 5 yards brings up third.
Looking to throw. Oh, it's a tip drill, intercepted. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. And that's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 13 yards. First down.
We've set it down from 37. Back to pass on first and 10. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be blocked down at the 42. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 42-yard line.
Give now to the running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6. And a Patriot first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
And he's going to take this one into enemy territory with a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run crossing that first down marker.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's third down.
He's dropping back to throw. He finds Worthy, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's a New England first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Setting him on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They give it to him again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Air it out on third. Finds him over the middle. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this. Trying to push this past the marker. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and then they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on fourth down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 19-yard line.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Takes the second down snap. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 6.
Tight end in motion now.
Brings up 3rd and 13.
From the gun on third down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Head coach Mike Vrabel readying the Patriots for their next series. They liked how that drive was going, but the ND and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Looking right, and he finds him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Breaks the tackle. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Bears and this running back headed back out for a new series. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Back to the well again. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Ball carried by number 24. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Patriots offense all set to go. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Throwing from the gun here. Brought in right side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Blown back, it's the handoff. he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They go play action on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. They're throwing it. Finds a man right side. And boy, they made a challenge for that first down. They got very close. Picked up 14. Now it's 3rd and short. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That's caught for the first. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. To throw here on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. It's on the end route. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots make it a one-score game before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, good look for them.
That one splits the uprights, and the Patriots cut the lead down to 4. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Bears about set for their next possession. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. It's this over the middle. It's Kmet. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They'll motion him out of the backfield. And they're going to throw out of the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Looking in the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. He'll get 16 yards on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
At the 46-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. They are throwing it again. Deep behind the line. Oh, the
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
All right, so the Patriots headed out on offense again just before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. All right, now a timeout is called. 9 seconds to go in this half.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Now it's Andres Borregales to try the Patriots field goal. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moves in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Week 14 is here, the final 5.
And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Bears back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And he's already scored once this game, something he's made a bit of a habit of this season. As we see, he's among the league's best at finding that end zone. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. In there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play.
Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to number 13. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and
3rd down from the gun. It is cut left side. And they make the tackle at the 38. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Complete out to the right. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago. They motion the tight end over. Sticking to the air here. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
Back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks a tackle, he's still going. And And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Another Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Odunze touchdown. They've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears grow their lead to 8.
Bears 21, Patriots 13.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff.
Set to kickoff.
Worthy now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 30.
Working now from the gun. Looking slant route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain.
A gain of 2.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's going to throw this one. He's got a man left. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. They'll send out the punting unit. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. That's taken at the 15. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. The Bears ready for their next series. Let out on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Finds him quickly on the RPO. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 21-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Finds the in route complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's good for the Bears. First down.
The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Now 2nd and 6.
They'll throw it. To the left side, complete. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33.
First down.
He'll work against the blitz. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. So still 10 to go on 2nd from the 33-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
He's going to throw it. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 11. That's another Bears first down.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
It's a 10-yard loss.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Motioning one of the tight ends. Trying to throw this from the gun. And he's under pressure, and he goes down. And these guys need to find a way to hold up better for their QB. This offense now facing 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that through.
This makes it up to the 25. The New England offense running out now. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the puncher, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That's good.
5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37.
7-yard line.
Going now on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw here. That's another quick hitter. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Working on 1st down. He's got it over the middle. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
And a Patriot first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Connecting on the slant. And he gets this forward to the 19.
To number 21. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 19-yard line.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
First down, Patriots.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
For a Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Patriots with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. They're passing to the end zone, but incomplete. Couldn't get it. That's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
3rd down and goal to go.
Pass play coming here. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jalen Johnson with the pick. He's at midfield. And the Bears take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Yeah, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge hit in return for that defense.
And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
This option play now on 2nd down. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
That's good for a Bears 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 5-yard loss.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Goal at the Patriots 16-yard line.
This time it's a passing play. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now 3rd and
here he goes, 3rd and long. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to win right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to... Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
15-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Touchdown, Chicago. Soldier Field sees another win for the Bears. Well, tip of the cap, Brock. You could not question that they brought some fight to the field, try to throw their best punches. But we both know an opponent playing well, a road game, a hostile crowd getting after them. Just too much to overcome.
If you can't get the win on the road, and listen, more than half the time you won't, a coach at least wants to see his guys keep fighting and scratching and clawing until the final whistle. I think they at least did that, but there's going to be plenty of other areas to work on when they get to the practice field this week.
So that's it for us here. Brock Huard, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears winners, as we say so long from Chicago.